chat! Welcome to another stream. It is about to be day 22 of Advent of Code, and we are back again to solve, as things go. Let me say hi to everyone in chat. I bungled up the stream start today, so several of you are technically first, but in different ways. So I think Rollers was actually first, and then I Satisfied was first for the second start. I don't know. It's really confusing. Anyway, welcome, I Satisfied, Rollers, and Sammy Volus. I don't know. The starting time was a little bit weird there. I like misclicked and double started, and then it caused it to stop, and then it was just, I don't know, a mess. But anyway, I fixed it, so we're here now. But welcome back. Good to see you. We've also got Michaela as well. And Arrowbounce, how's it going? We've also got Initiative, who says, and Honey. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. And Pogjamp, of course, for the Poggrammers. Arrowbounce says, missed yesterday's stream because I was still screaming at the tedious hell that was day 20. Right? I did end up finishing day 20, so that's good. It's good. Hey, what's up, Sunless Knight? Hello, hello. Unlimited Byte says 14 minutes. Oh yeah, I should get things set up. So let me do that first, and then I can blab at chat. Oh, we got colors over here now. Okay, we're ready for that. We need to get this in the right directory. CP-R day 00 day 22. I don't think we're gonna get a maze, chat. I think the mazes are done. I think we're not getting a maze this year. Or we're getting a really complicated maze. Which I'm not hoping for. Day 22, PyTest part 2, and Python part 1.py. So, oh, that's not right. So I'm gonna combine two cool things that chat, my YouTube comments and Michaela showed me both of these things. If I do caret2, caret1, this will replace the 2 with a 1 in my previous command, and then you can do Control-Alt-E to expand. Oh, it only replaced it once. Oh, that's no good. Is it like caret1, caret2, G? G? No? Anyway, it doesn't work. That's what I get for trusting YouTube comments. I'm just gonna do it the old way that I know how to do it. So. Anyway, Control-E. Caret1, caret2, G. Wait, would that work? Caret1. Well, now let's try it the other way around. Caret1, caret2, G. No, that just puts a 2G into there. So, now these are all fucked up. Okay, 2 and then 1. So, yeah, no nice, fun, fancy thing there. Initiative says wiping hard drives isn't fun. Oh yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I'm actually glad I haven't done that in a while. Hey, what's up, Ethan? Hello, hello. Unlimited Bytes is ready to roll. It's good. I'm in my. Oh, we gotta do download input 2020 22 202022. I was considering giving up yesterday, and then I tried yesterday's problem. I'm starting to think that the difficulty curve is a bit tricky to nail down. Oh yeah, for sure. But also the Saturday ones tend to be more difficult, which is why, what, the day 13 was tricky too. But yeah. Unlimited Byte says I always have my maze functions ready. I've got mine ready. Miguel says the replace one? Yeah. You can do bang bang :s. Oh, that seems way better. That seems way better. The trick is to rephrase a question. The problem is a maze. Yeah, there we go. I mean, substitutability of computation. All problems are maze problems. Hey, what's up, Aneurysm? Hello, hello. Did you do Control-Alt-E or just Control-E? I did Control-Alt-E. This isn't Vim. Nisha says, you need to securely wipe 24 terabytes as they had confidential work files on them. 24 terabytes? You might as well just destroy the drives at that point. That's gonna take ages. Is cmake dash build dot the same as make or whatever? They're slightly different. Cmake has all of its fancy features and works a lot different than make. But you can kind of think of them as the same to some extent. Oh no, I feel a headache coming on. That's not a good sign. Hopefully things go all right. I guess I had a headache yesterday and it was all right. CMake is bad and should just burn. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've got my water. I've been drinking water all day. But I don't know. And the ants are back in my house, which is driving me up a wall. They're all dead, but now they're back again. It happens every time it rains. Although it hasn't rained between the last time they were here and the time they're here now, so they might have just walked in, you know, in a different reason to be there. But I have ants again, so that sucks. Fortunately, they're just in the kitchen, so I can keep it far away. Gotta hate CMake. Absolutely terrible. What build thingy stuff should I learn? Cargo. Oh no. CMake is bad, but also the best way to build C++ code. This says a lot about how easy, difficult it is to build C++, right? Unlimited Bytes says I have a good feeling for today about it being a maze. Do you feel like it's going to be a maze day? I feel like this is like the last day it could be a maze day. I feel like the last two are going to be kind of like novel algorithmic-y things. But we'll see what happens there. What if there are no mazes, right? We got a snack already. Please no, can we just go without a maze, says Dragon Slayer. I mean, we already got a literal puzzle. I feel like a maze can't nearly be as bad as a literal puzzle. But you know, that's the way things go, I guess. Oh, I've done a lot today. I'm kind of tired. To be fair, the puzzle wasn't hard, just long to write. Yeah, it's true. It was also a lot of like spatial thinking. I think that was the hard part. I think mazes aren't bad either. They're like spatial thinking, but slightly easier spatial thinking, I think, in my opinion. Kyo says, also, heck, I keep missing all these because I have to pick up my little sister from work right as you start, which is right now. Alright, well, I'll see you when you're back, Michaela. Assuming I'm not already done. Although, I don't know. 22 is the day that I got stuck on last year, and I still haven't finished. I gotta go back and do that. I think. Was it 22 or was it 23? It was 22. 22 part 2 I still have not finished from last year. And that's when I stopped. But I'll go back and do it at some point. Everyone says, I'm terrible at spatial thinking. I think I'm fine when I'm not, like, extremely tired, which is kind of right now. So I'm hoping this isn't, like, a spatial thinking problem. But for real, I haven't done any new projects with C++, but most of the projects I've been working on have been using Mason. Oh, yeah. God, the number of build systems I've used. Like, I don't know, you got Scones, Mason, Ninja, CMake, Make, WAF, Basil. God, what else have I done? I've definitely home-rolled my own. There's Auto Tools. God, what else is there? You know, random fucking shell scripts. Too many build systems. I feel like USB standards at this point. Speedrun 22 part 2 before day 22 comes out? No, there's no way. I've already spent like, I don't know, 10 hours on day 22 for 2019. It's some math thing that I just don't understand. And I'm pretty sure you actually need to understand the math in order to solve it, unlike the bus problem we had the other day. It was like some modular vectors problem, an intersection of modular vectors, and I just whoosh, complete whoosh for me. Like very like, and not even like a common algorithm. I felt like it was like really obscure. I even like tried to understand it by reading somebody's solution, and I'm just like, what? Why did you do that? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I need to learn the math for that one, and then I'll be able to solve that problem. But I very much did not understand the math for that problem, and so I didn't solve it. And day 23 is an int code problem, so that one shouldn't be too bad. I think I looked at the description for that one. It's like a thread scheduler problem, which I've written a thread scheduler before, so could in theory do that one. Or I guess it's a thread scheduler and infinite loop detection, so something like that. Eric says, I should make day 23 of this year an int code problem. That would be amazing. I was really good at the int code stuff. I think those are some of the ones that I got the most points on, but I guess it was just because my int code generator thing was reasonably well factored. I thought int code was fun, but I understand why a lot of people didn't like it, because it meant that, you know, if you didn't implement the first int code problem, all the other int code problems were just ones you couldn't even attempt. Which I understand, but yeah, I mean, I implemented them all, so it was fun. People either loved or hated them. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Have you seen my? I think I showed you this already. No, it's not there. Is it intcode fizzbuzz or is it fizzbuzz intcode? Yeah, it's fizzbuzz intcode. So I took this like low-level Python representation of intcode, representation of fizzbuzz, which I thought I could port to intcode, and I could. I ended up porting this to intcode, but this is about what I implemented was these three functions, including including an A to I function implemented purely in intcode, because I didn't want. I felt like just outputting the number was not that good. So this is a full like shift by base 10, nibble off a digit at a time, and I actually have to reverse the number and then print the digits as it. So I build the number up and then I tear the number down. But yeah, this is kind of my fizzbuzz theory code, and then I hand ported it to int code. This is my handwritten int code assembly. I use global variables because I was just cheating, but yeah, this is int code and fizzbuzz, and after you remove all the comments and stuff, it's you know, 1 kilobyte of int code. But I thought that was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to make. Hey, what's up, outdated version? Hello. So how the hell does my 15-year-old laptop have S-video and whatnot, also dual 1 gig Ethernet ports? That's cool. Wait, 15-year-old laptop has both of those things? That's crazy. Mini encode on day 8 was nice, yeah. Is this what one needs to flex on interviews? Let me curl down my weird handwritten fake assembly language implementation of fizzbuzz. Are you really serious about asking fizzbuzz in an interview? But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm actually kind of sad that we've only seen a very, 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 very simple tiny computer problem this year. I thought we were going to see another one, but maybe today is the tiny computer problem. I kind of doubt it. So I've even stopped opening my tiny computer code because I don't think it's going to happen again. Watch me eat my words. Oh yeah, the ThinkPads are usually way ahead of their time. Or at least they guess that they're ahead of their time, but end up, you know, maybe not being ahead of their time. But anyway, we're down to our last 30 seconds. Just a reminder for those of you that haven't stopped by for these, during solves, I'm going to be ignoring chat and notifications as much as possible. Let people know what's going on by doing bang AOC or bang today, which should have answers there. They think they're ahead of their time. I love that. But anyway, good luck to everyone who's attempting the problem today. And we're about that time where we got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, do this, click here. And we're ready to go. Combat. Space cards! Before the game starts, split the cards so each player has their own deck, your puzzle input. Then the game consists of a series of rounds. Okay, so this sounds like war. Player keeps both cards, placed on the bottom of their own deck. Oh yeah, this is totally war. Then the game ends. Okay, cool. So this is a sample. We're implementing war. Sounds like. And then what is the answer? Once the game ends, you can calculate the winning player's score. The bottom card in their deck is worth the value of the card multiplied by 1. Second from the bottom is multiplied 2, etc. with 10 cards. Okay. Hey, what's up, Kid Queb? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we need to... Are there only 2 players? Player 1, player 2. Oh, this is easy then. Player 1s equal player s dot strip. We're not trusting Eric's white space again. And we need to build 2 decks. Player 1 equals collections dot deck. Player 2 equals collections dot deck. For a line in player 1 s dot split lines 1 colon. Player 1 dot append int line, and we gotta do the same thing for for player 2. Player 2s. And then we gotta do while player 1 and player 2. We need to pop left. N1 N2 equals player 1 dot pop left. Player 2 dot pop left. If N1 greater than N2, then player 1, how do we append these on? Player 1 wins, player 2 wins. So they put their card first and then the other person's card. Player 1 dot extend N1 and 2. Wait, what happens if they're equal? Or they're probably unique. I assume they're unique. Else player. If there's a mod here, can they shout out KidQuad for me? Thank you. If player 2 wins, N2 is greater than N1, we do this. And then if player 1 else, while player 1, our deck's reversible. Import collections. Yes. Okay. Total, let's see, 4 IL in. Thank you, I satisfied. Reversed player 1, and we start at 1. Total plus equals 1 times L. Do that for this as well, but for player 2, and then return total. Deck has no attribute pop left. Okay. Didn't get pointed so well. I felt good about that. Alright, what's part 2? You lost to the small crab. Fortunately, crabs... What? Challenge the small crab to recursive combat. What? Then the game consists of a series of rounds with a few changes. Before either player deals a card, if there was a previous round in this game that had exactly the same cards in the same order in the same player's decks, the game instantly ends in a win for player 1. Previous rounds from other games are not considered. This prevents infinite games of recursive combat, which everyone agrees is a bad idea. What the fuck? Otherwise, this round's cards must be in a new configuration. The players begin the round by each drawing the top card of their deck as normal. both players have at least as many cards remaining in their deck as the value of the card they just drew, the winner of the round is determined by playing a new game of recursive combat. What in the fuck? Otherwise, at least one player must not have enough cards left in their deck to recurse. The winner of the round is the player with the higher value card. As in regular combat, the winner of the round, even if they won the round by winning a sub-game, takes the 2 cards dealt. What? 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 Oh my god, this is a fuck ton of reading. Okay, before either player deals a card, if there was a previous round in which the game had exactly the same cards in the same order in the same player's decks. So somehow we need to build up all of the combinations. The game ends. So this is the game ending. This is the final termination condition. Otherwise, the round's cards must be in a new configuration. The players begin the round. This is actually kind of expensive to do because we have to copy everything and build sets of all that state. And that's expensive. Unless I can think of a way to better represent things. Otherwise, it must be a new configuration. The players begin the round by each drawing the top card of their deck as normal. If both players have at least as many cards remaining in their deck as the value of the card they just drew, the winner of the round is determined by playing a new game of recursive combat. A new game. A new game. Otherwise, at least one player must not have enough cards left in their deck to recurse. The winner of the round is the player with the higher value card. Okay, so we need, at the very least, we need scene as a set. And we need a way to represent the state of all these things. Which I guess can just be a tuple of player 1 and player 2. As in regular combat, the winner of the round, even if they won the round by winning a sub-game, takes the 2 cards dealt at the beginning of the round and places them on the bottom of their deck. Again, so the winner's card is above the other card. Note that the winner's card might be the lower value of the 2 cards if they won the round due to winning. Okay. Alright, during a round of recursive combat, if both players have at least as many cards in their own decks as the number on the card they just dealt, if both have at least as many cards, the winner of the round is determined by recursing into a sub-game of recursive combat. I feel like we already read that. Example, if player 1 draws a 3 card and player 2 draws a 7 card, this would occur if player 1 has at least 3 cards left and player 2 has at least 7 cards left, not counting the 3 and 7. To play a sub-game, each player creates a new deck by making a copy of the next cards in their deck. The quantity of cards copied is equal to the number on the card they drew to trigger the sub-game. During the sub-game, the game that triggered it is on hold and completely unaffected. No cards are removed from players' decks to form the sub-game. For example, if player 1 drew the 3 card, their deck in the sub-game would be copies of the next 3 cards in their deck. Okay, so we probably need a function. Play game, which takes player 1 deck int, player 2 deck int to int, I guess? Well, not int. To what? Alright, let's just do bool for bool player 1 wins. So that's play game. Actually, we need... Do we care about who wins? We kind of do. We care about who wins and their value. Bool and deck int. So we need tuple. So this is who wins and what they win with. Oddly satisfying that these three line up. Also, we need, oops. We need tuple as well. Okay, so we can get down here with play game. Let's see, player 1, comma. We actually don't care about the player here. We just care about this and deck. Results equals play game, player 1, player 2, and then results. Oops. Okay, so then we just need to do our recursive play game. So we need to implement these rules. Before either play games, if there is a previous round in this game that had exactly the same cards. Okay, so we need this scene set here. And then while true, scene dot add tuple player 1 tuple player 2. This will represent their state. And we need to play around. Okay, before the player deals a card, if there is a previous round in which this game had been set, the game instantly ends as a win for player 1. Okay, if, let's see, game state equals tuple player 1 tuple player 2. If game state in scene, then return true player 1. Okay, cool. So we handle that. Otherwise, this round's cards must be in a new configuration. The players begin the round by each drawing the top card of their deck as normal. Okay. Card 1, comma card 2 equals player 1 dot pop left and player 2 dot pop left. If both players have at least as many cards remaining in their deck as the value, the winner is determined by playing a new game of recursive combat. If C1 greater than or equal to len player 1 and C2 greater than or equal to len player 2, then we recursive combat. Can we slice a deck? Collections.deck 1, 2, 3 D1:2. Sequence must be integer, not slice. Okay, shit. So we gotta implement a slice. Actually, we can use innertools.islice collections.deck 1, 2, 3, comma 2. Do this. Yeah, that allows us to do that. Import. Okay, so both players, we run recursive combat. Otherwise, at least one player must not have enough cards in their deck to recurse. The winner of the round is the player with the higher value card. Okay. Else, elif C1 greater than C2, then player 1 dot extend C1 C2, else player 2 dot extend C2 C1. Player 1 1 equals play game. If player 1 1, otherwise we need to make this one. Sub P1 equals collections.deck itertools.islice player 1 C1 and player 2 C2 sub P1 sub P2. Okay. Here's an example of a small game that would loop forever without the infinite game prevention rule. So this is the one that's 291. Oh wait, what happens if one of them is empty? How do we get one that was empty? Hand tray is on hold completely. No cards removed. How do we get to empty? If collecting cards by winning the round causes the player to have all the cards they win and the game ends. Okay. If player 1 and not player 2, return true player 1, else return false player 2. So that's one, this is one of the other win conditions here. Okay. Still got pop from empty queue. How did we end up in this state? How did we not? How are we not done here? Well, I guess we can just put a condition up here. If player 1 and... So we can do it here? If player 1 and not player 2... Well, actually, we just move this up. Oh, it's a precondition, not a postcondition. Fuck, we get the wrong value. So who is supposed to win in this and in what combination? Player 2 is supposed to have... Where did all your cards go, player 2? Okay, this is not that problem. What the fuck? Well, I figure this out. Oh, well. Pop from empty queue is not good. That means we have another bug, at the very least. But I think I had the wrong input. That's different too. We have completely different values here. Okay, let's step through this and see what we get here. Round 1, game 1. Previous round in this game that had exactly the same cards in the same order in the same player's decks. The game instantly ends and win for player 1. Okay, I think we've handled that. Cards must be a new configuration. The players begin the round by drawing the top card of their deck as normal, yes. Okay, cool. If both players have at least as many cards remaining in their deck as the value of the card they just drew, the winner of the round is determined by playing a new game of recursive combat. Okay, so if C1 is greater than or equal to 1, a player 2, player 1, and player 2. The question is, do they include that top card as part of their sub-combat? Otherwise, at least one player must not have enough cards left in their deck. The winner of the round is the player with the higher number card. Okay, so we do that here. C1 greater than C2, we do this. Otherwise, C2 was greater than C1, and so we do this to player 2 and player 1. Okay, that seems fine. And that's what we had for part 1. And 2 and 1, and 1 and 2. Yeah, cool. The winner's card might be the lower value of the two cards. C1, C2, C2, C1. Okay, cool. During a round of recursive combat, have at least as many cards in their own deck as the number on the card they just dealt. The winner of the round is determined by recursing into a subgame of recursive combat. So if player 1 draws a 3 card and player 2 draws the 7 card, this would occur if player 1 has at least 3 cards left and 2 has at least 7 cards left, not counting the 3 and 7 cards that were drawn. Okay, cool. To play a subgame of the combat, each player creates a new deck by making a copy of the next cards in their deck. The quantity of the cards copied is equal to the number on the card they drew to trigger the subgame. During this subgame, the game that triggered it is on hold and completely unaffected. No cards are removed from the player's decks to form the subgame. For example, if player 1 drew the 3 card, their deck in the subgame would be copies of the next 3 cards. So that sounds like what I've got. So I must have like some sort of small logic bug. So let's see what we've got here. I'm going to open this off screen and follow that through. Okay, so let us make a point here. So make sure that we have the right 92631. Okay, we have the right decks here. Okay, neither of those are cool. We have not seen this state before. Is the state across any of the games? Do we have to share the state? If there's a previous round in this game, previous rounds are not considered. Okay, cool. C1, C2, 9 and 5. And then how did we get into sub P1? Oh, these are backwards. God damn it. That's gonna be it. That was it. That was it, chat. That was it. Whew. All right. Well, T-Bot T is here, so presumably T-Bot T won today. KidCub, thank you again for the raid and for the resubscription of 3 months. Appreciate your subscription. Sorry I didn't get to you, but welcome back. It's good to see you again. And let me give you a shout out so that my viewers can check out your channel. And thank you, iSatisfied, for the bits for premium chat there. How's it going, Yash19 Pro, Proven Win, DHZ04, Dave Core, and I'm D Gingerbread Man. Thank you all for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. And let's see how far I fell on the private leaderboard. Compared to T-Bot I was 15 points behind. Oh wait, how am I only 14 points behind? What? How did I catch up? How did I get closer? That doesn't make sense. I was 15 points behind yesterday. Now I'm only 14 behind. I don't know. World may never know. Let me catch up on chat. I would definitely bang AOC, says Initiative. Oh no. Don't clip that out of context. That was a good bonk. Proven Win is here from Kids Stream. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, Proven Win. MOTD print hello world. No mod. Seems like you need to mod me then. Hey, what's up, Seth FPS? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. KidCab, your blue is very similar to the Microsoft blue. You're very, very similar there. Fight the crabs. I didn't realize this was a crab bucket, but perfect. Yo, crab, I heard you like card games. The crab is very serious. KidCab says, later game, bedtime, because I'm old and tired all the time. Well, thank you for stopping by. Sorry I missed your raid and all the other stuff, but I will make sure to ping you next time I'm around and you're streaming. But thank you for the raid. Hey, what's up, Fixer Jake? Hello, hello. And Harvester Man, howdy, howdy. He never updated the title. No, I did. The title's right. It should be right. Hey, what's up, Bunny Art? Hello, hello. T1T says, I guess you beat me on part 1, I beat you on part 2. Ah, makes sense. Okay, cool. Dragon Slayer says, wait, did I get further away from second? I guess so. You were 29 points behind? And someone on the leaderboard got in between us for part 1. Ah, that would make sense. That would make sense. I got 10 points on part 2. Nice, congrats. You won and I missed it. I mean, I won. Shaz, did you see the unban request? Like, what? I feel like unban requests are just people giving people another way to spam stuff, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's commit this. Also, before we commit this, I realized yesterday that I have a chunk of code in my day 21 that just does nothing. This does literally nothing. All ingredients is populated for no reason. And the side effect of this loop is why Flake8 doesn't think this is dead code. And I apparently was smart enough to remove it for part 2, but PyTest part 1, Python part 1. That'll actually make it faster, so maybe I should wow, that was really variable. Day 21, part 1. Yeah, this does actually make it faster. Remove some unused code from day 21, part 1. And then we'll commit day 22. Day 22, init, day 22. I guess using dex here probably didn't save that much execution, because we have to copy them all over the place for part 2. I noticed my part 2 solution is pretty slow. Presumably due to all of the copies. Maybe there's some clever thing I can do with state that prevents that, but I don't really know how that would work. And Eric, that is exactly why I don't give mod to my bot. Also, there used to be a bug in the bot that allowed people to whisper to anyone on Twitch. So I had to nerf the bot a little bit. As now it puts a space in front of any of the slash commands. But good try. I applaud it. Day 22, part 1. Day 22, part 1. Really? You don't know that these are integers? My pie. So, Ethan, are you still here? Why does my pie not know that this is a deck event? I know that it figures this out for, like, dictionaries. But why does it not inference it for other stuff? And it doesn't inference for set default either. Deck int. From typing import deck. I guess I don't know why I'm complaining, but I feel like it should be able to inference this because it's very simple append here. I like the guy the other day I banned. Who is this? Like what? Yeah. Philip says, have you ever used the Qtile window manager for Linux? It's configured in Python. I have not. But this is the window manager that I'm using right now. If you wanna... Oh, is the bot dead? You somehow killed the bot. Oh no, is my internet connection down? Seems like my internet connection is up. Anyway, pro tip about Control-C. When Control-C doesn't kill something because async IO is garbage, Control-backslash is the more powerful version of Control-C, which sends sigquit instead. Why didn't this work? Oh, there we go. Works now. Huh. Weird. Anyway, there's some weird async IO deadlock that is not in my code that I have to figure out at some point, but anyway. But yeah, no, I have not tried the Qtile window manager. Wait, when did you make it actually your account and not the bot? To me, it does look like your account. Oh, the bot, so there's Anthony code and then there's Anthony code bot, and they're the same color. They're ever so slightly different. Oh wait, what the fuck? Yeah, it is the wrong account. What? Oh, this is when I rotated... Shit. This is when I rotated creds the other day. I rotated creds on the wrong account. So it's been me for a while. Ah. Let's see, are the logs going to be correct for that? Well, that's not good. That means I didn't rotate the other account either. Do these, Anthony... Okay, so it still says the right user for this, so the logs will be right. I just need to actually fix the log in there. Whoopsie! Fug. Twitch wouldn't even let me send the command, I had to put a space. Interesting. Well, I clearly have the wrong user. It does look like I replied to myself. Oh, that's so dumb. I'm such a dum-dum. Alright, well, I'll fix that. This is what happens when you're scatterbrained during a 12-hour stream, I guess. So, it's been wrong since Saturday. But I'll fix that. My bad. I thought it was going to be some crazy XDO/XDO tool. No, it's totally a big yoke. Anyways, I will fix this after the stream, because, yeah. That's weird. Let me put that in my to-do list here. Auto-delete PR thingy thing. We did that. I need to do that still. Rotate bot creds and use the right account, you fool. Okay. I thought you knew, so I didn't say anything. No, I didn't. It's all blue to me. I don't even read the name at this point. Hey, what's up, Insignia Microwave? Hello, hello. How slow are you? You took 4 seconds to run this last time. We're not gonna give this the 5 attempts. We're just gonna give it a few attempts. There's gotta be a faster way to do this than the repeated copies. I just don't know what it is. Probably some clever way to represent the current state. I'm glad that that's not the bottleneck today, though. Oh, I did run it 5 times. Anyway, today's solution is super slow. I'm sure there's a clever one. I'm not going to think about it. I'm pretty sure most of the slowness is in the state management, though. The manual window management, yeah, isn't that good? Git commit -m day 22 part 2. It's going to complain about the same things, isn't it? It is indeed. 54. Well, I bet if I make these a comprehension, that's probably not going to fit on the same number lines. This is probably fine to do this way anyway. Deck. And MyPy, where is your inference? Deck. And man, typing the word deck is real weird. Like driving stick, yeah. Hey, what's up, Manan? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Alright, but that concludes day 22. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow for day 23. Let me do my little spiel, and then we'll send you off to another channel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. I upload educational videos once a day, as well as previous solutions to Advent of Code solutions and previous streams. So check all of those out. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I announce those in 2 places. One of them is twitter.com/codewithanthony. Yeah, where I announce my stream and then it happens. I haven't been announcing the Advent of Code streams there. I only announce those ones in the Discord, so make sure to join the Discord. There's an Advent of Code section. There's a beginner section if you're just starting out learning programming, you want to ask questions. And there's a memes section, which is pretty good too. But anyway, there's a bunch of other places that you can chat in there. But thank you all for stopping by, and thank you, iSatisfied, for putting those links in chat.